Hey man, it's a 9 hour thing, man. Hey, you doing your thing, man. This is for the people. You know what I'm saying? And salutes to you, brother. Salutes to you, man. Your solution, not the problem.
Got you, my brother. Appreciate
And
it. You're welcome to come over anytime, brother.
Hey, yeah, and deeper than rap. I subscribe to him, but I don't see no video that started. So
Yeah, his link should be in the chat. Real quick, brother Prince, you got the mic. What's good?
Hey, shalom, brothers and sisters. If there's any sisters on the panel, I caught the tail end of what y'all was talking about. So, and I know y'all closing up. From what I'm gathering, you've been going at it for 10 hours. But I heard something that caught my attention. As far as the Bible and religion and what you guys were talking about, the Bible is not a religious book. The enemy, he made it into a religious book. I don't know if you guys know that.
May I ask you a question, brother? I'm gonna give it right back to you. It is a mythological book, right?
I don't believe it's a mythological book based on some prophecies. If you do research, have come to pass. They have found evidence of what happened in Sodom, with the ashes and certain rocks that's been left over. Can
I tap in with you, brother? Because that like I always say, that book is connected to the state, man.
To the what?
Connected to the government, the state.
How so?
You could hold on, brother. I got you. I'm gonna give it right back to you. You can pick up any become a preacher, imam at any university, man. All these religions are being taught at these universities all across all 50 states, and it's pushed in the state's curriculum, and basically like I said, the state and the government, the state and the church is connected, and they've been connected for a long time, brother. So what do you say about the connection between the church and the state?
Well, the state and even the common basic church is ran by the devil. You understand? Our people, we have an enemy.
I don't believe in God or the devil.
Well, you got to let me make my point.
I'm just saying.
That's fine.
I do not personally believe in the God or the devil. They're mythological characters.
That's fine if you take that stance. But what I'm trying to explain to you, there's spiritual and there's carnal, and I'm trying not to be too racial because I don't want to disrespect your platform, but the state, they don't understand the spirituality of the Bible. For example,
they're working together, brother.
Hear what I'm saying? You're right to a degree. For example, you mentioned about schools, theologian schools, or schools that's sponsored by the government that represent God and the Bible. But now, a spiritual man, the Most High, the Creator of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, he opens your understanding to certain truths.
Can you prove any of those exist?
You gotta let me. You gotta let me finish. You made a point about the state and them having schools. For example, they claim that they believe in God and they're about God and they teach God, but in a few weeks we have what they call Christmas coming up. And Christmas is pagan. If you're spiritual or even have a little bit of knowledge, you could research Christmas and find out that
I don't celebrate none of those holidays.
That's good. I neither do I. Neither do a lot of people. Jehovah's Witnesses don't celebrate Christmas. Seventh-day Adventists don't celebrate Christmas. But we all have the Bible. But the point I'm trying to make you understand is a lot of people judge the Bible as negative, but they haven't really sat down and got the spiritual aspects of Scripture. The example I was
Muslim. I didn't go by the Bible. I went by the Quran, and I call that dogma and religious. So what do you say about that? I was a Muslim. I wasn't a Christian.
Okay, I didn't answer the first question, but I'll go to this question. This question, if you want me to.
Great point, big dog.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Go ahead, Babylon.
I just said he made a great point, and you overlooked it. That he said that he was a Muslim and never a Christian. And he called Muslim, the religion there, dogma and not good for our people. But so he's showing you that it doesn't matter to him. He don't discriminate. He's saying that he can see religion from all aspects, and you keep on trying to say like you think people don't see. But we showing you that hey, I'm a Christian, and I say that the Bible is garbage and mythology, and I've got a doctrine of divinity.
Okay, but you didn't.
I have a doctrine of divinity.
But I didn't get a chance to. I didn't get a chance to explain why I was making the point.
Go ahead, you got it, man.
As far as
I'm gonna mute up. Go ahead, guy.
As far as
I've been going on almost 10 hours. I'm tired.
I understand. I won't be long.
Really,
just give me a minute, and then you guys can close out.
I appreciate you coming up. Much respect. I'm gonna mute up. You got it. I ain't gonna interrupt.
Okay. Now, as far as the state, they claim to have schools or theologian schools that represent the Bible, but on a simple level, you have Christmas coming up, and these schools push Christmas, but there's no proof that Christ was born on December 25th. There's no proof that you're supposed to honor December 25th. And when you research it, it all goes back into sun worship and Sol Invictus, the unconquered sun. If you get the book, The Two Babylons, or just do a general search on Google. You understand? So it's just a matter of doing some extensive research and developing your spirituality to see where the state is of the devil and not of the Most High. Now, you made a statement as far as Islam. In Islam, they claim to follow the first 5 books. We say Masha in Hebrew, they say Musa. But in the same book, first 5 books, you're not supposed to follow any form of idolatry. And in Islam, they do what's called Hajj, where you walk around the Kaaba 7 times. But what's inside the Kaaba?
What's the point? We know this now. What's the point, though?
The point.
Because we know Christmas ain't real. We know Muslims walk around the Kaaba. So you trying to shame the Muslims? Christianity ain't no good than Islam. And neither is Judaism. So go ahead.
I'm showing that there's a lack of understanding when it comes to the Bible. In other words,
I got you, Babylon. I got it. Go ahead, brother.
In other words, on the Islam side, I'm gonna deal with the Islam side for a minute. In Islam, they follow the first 5 books. If they took heed to the first 5 books, they would not participate in any form of idolatry. Whereas they walk around the Kaaba 7 times, a cube. But what's in the cube? A black meteorite. Where they kiss this black meteorite, they go nuts over this black meteorite. They fight to get to a certain corner of the cube to touch the black meteorite, which is idolatry, which is against the first 5 books. Then going back to the Christian side, the Christians on a general level, as well as the state, they claim to believe in God, but they celebrate Christmas and Easter, which are 2 pagan days that have nothing to do with Christ or the Most High. They say that Eve ate an apple. There's no scripture that says that Eve ate an apple. They say that the Sabbath is done away with and Sunday is the Sabbath, or the first day of the week, or the 7th day of the week.
Whereas chief holiday. I see you, brother. Go ahead, man.
You understand? So I'm just saying it's just a matter of connecting the dots from a spiritual aspects, and what most people are following is religion. The Bible is not a religious book. It's a spiritual book, and to a certain level, an historical book. That's all I'm saying. It's just a matter of looking at it from a spiritual aspect.
Why are they using it in the churches and temples, brother, if it's not a religious book?
I'm sorry? Say that part again?
Why are they using it in the churches and temples if it's not a religious book?
Well, you said it earlier. The devil, he's running the show. The devil, even you
didn't hear me say nothing about the devil. Like I said, I don't believe in God or the devil.
Well, evil people,
imaginary characters like Batman and Robin.
Well, the word devil just simply means deceiver, and you have dark spirits and you have spirits of light, meaning righteousness and understanding. If I was a steal from you, that's an evil spirit. If I was to sleep with your wife, that's an evil spirit. If I was to burn down your home, that's an evil spirit. You understand? But a righteous spirit would be to find your home, keep your marriage stable, give you money if you're in the need of money. So there's evil and there's righteousness. You understand? So a spirit.
Those are not evil spirits. Those are sins. Those are commandments. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not lie. Thou shalt not steal. Those are commandments. That has nothing to do with religion or evil spirits. And that's how we know you're dealing with religion, because you keep saying spirit. And I just read that when we look up the word ghost and we look up the word spirit, we find the word seance.
But if you look, if you look those words up in a Bible dictionary,
much love.
You want me to?
No, I'm looking them up according to your definition. You just gave your definition.
Listen, real quick.
And another thing, let me say something. Stop trying to put Islam down, because let me show you something. What shape? I'm gonna ask you a question. We're gonna slow this down. What shape is the crystal city?
Hey, we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah,
too,
you're going
'cause
into a whole different thing. I
I'm
know the
ready
brother.
to go. I'll let this
No,
brother on for a minute. I'm gonna let Sir Drop say something, and then we closing out. I ain't gonna continue this. We're gonna continue it another day. Y'all, we can go over the Real Rap channel and talk about it over. But I'm about to close.
Can I close out
so
with?
I'm gonna let the brother,
Can I close? Can I close out with one?
You can come back in another day. Yeah.
Can I close out?
Yes,
with,
sir. You can close out.
Can I close out with one
Let
statement?
that brother close out.
I'm gonna close out with one statement towards what the brother just finished out with, and I'll just jump off. In Islam and in the Bible, in Islam they mention about Muhammad being one of the greatest prophets, and he's noted in the Quran. But also in the Quran,
Basically, I got you, brother. He was said to be the seal of the prophets, allegedly.
right. But now,
That's right.
in the same Quran, Jesus is mentioned in the Quran about 24, 25 times, whereas Muhammad is mentioned in the Quran 3 times. In the Quran, it's prophesied that Jesus would come back. In the Quran, it's not mentioned that Muhammad would come back. In the Quran, it's mentioned that Jesus took mud or dirt and formed a bird and did a miracle, breathed into this bird that he created out of mud and brought it to life. Muhammad didn't do any miracles like that. In the Quran, the woman that's mentioned the most in the Quran is the mother of Christ, Mary, above all women. So it seems like the Quran always goes back to a book that was completed 500 years before the Quran. So there's a significance in Christ, in Mary, and the Jews in the Old Testament in the Bible. You understand? Because I'm just saying, it's just a matter of research and being spiritual and less religious to get to the truth. That's all I'm saying. And
the reason for that is because the faith, the Islamic.
Real quick, Drop. I wanted brother to finish out because I'm trying to close out. I ain't trying to continue this shit.
No, I think he dropped. I just grabbed the mic real quick.
And I got you. I let you on because, like I said, I'm about to close out. I wanted the brother to finish closing out. I wanted, Babylon to close out and you to close out so we can finish this another day. We can go over.
Damn, this the same stream from last. Damn.
Yeah, same stream. I'm ready to close mine for a couple hours, man. I'm on 10 hours. And that's
all right,
what
cool.
I'm saying.
Well,
The brother came up at the last minute. I'm giving him the respect. I want him to finish closing out. Let Babylon close out, and then you close out. Shout out to Chief Holiday, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
so that's all I was saying. Go ahead. You can finish closing out, and then I'm going to let Bob Babylon close out, man. You're going to end this, right?
All right, man, that's all I want to say. I'm going to respect the panel. I know you brothers is tired. I just jumped in at the last minute.
Yeah, but you're welcome to come back, brother. We try to keep things respectful.
All right,
as much as possible, I try to, let everybody have a voice on this platform, even if I disagree or don't agree. You know what I mean? So appreciate you coming back. You're welcome to come back anytime, brother.
Okay, I'm gonna subscribe to your page and I'll be back.
Yeah, and I'll subscribe back. If you have a channel, Yeah, it's
called LIVE Live Hardrock.
Put something in the chat, man. I'm gonna rent you up so you can promote your channel, man.
Okay, no problem, man.
Yeah, put something in the chat.
But I'm finished though. You brothers can close out.
Go ahead, Babylon. You got it.
Okay. What I want to close out on is that when we talking about religion and we talking about facts, I want to say, when I asked you about the Kaaba, the reason why I asked you about the Kaaba and it being a cube, and the reason why I asked you about what shape is the Crystal City, if you look at the Crystal City is a 4x4 shape. It too is a cube, according to your own Bible. So this is what I'm saying. When you come on here and you say stuff like Muhammad ain't mentioned in the Bible, Muhammad ain't mentioned or prophecy to do nothing. If you read Revelations chapter 11:8, it talks about the 2 witnesses. That's Moses and Muhammad. Shiloh, the Shiloh comes. That's prophecy, that's Muhammad. So even though it's not prophecy in the Quran, it's prophecy in your book, the Bible, the book of Revelations and the Bible. So it's not fair for you to try to come on here and put another religion down when I'm telling you that, hey, it's people that's against all religion. all forms of it. And I feel like Mosesism, Judaism, Christism, Christianity, and Islamism all came from one single monotheism. That's why y'all all got the same books and the same people in the book if y'all call it a different book. I'll stop right there. Peace.
All right, cool. I got like 3
appreciate you,
sentences.
Babylon. You know, you're welcome to come back anytime, brother. Go ahead, drop. Close.
All right, cool. Now look, you got, when you're dealing with these books, right? It all started in Kemet. Kemet speak of the gods, right? It's the same shit, but they talking about the gods. They're not talking about the people. Cool. Moses took that from Thutmoses. Thutmoses was his granddad. Moses took that up into the region and started teaching the Bible. Right. Then Abraham broke away from Moses and started teaching Islam. This is why they're all saying the same thing, but one is talking to the people, one talking to the gods, and one's talking for the government. It's 3 different ideologies with the same word. It's a fucking spell. If y'all can't see it, it's cool. It's a fucking script. That's why they call it scriptures. And they filling that script to the fullest right in front of our face, and we thinking it's prophetic. Hey, but that's pathetic. And y'all be easy, man.
Appreciate you, drop.